That idiot mother in the United Kingdom who was trying to find racism where there wasn't any. I came across this story and one other. The other was from 2018, but let me show you this first and let's read it. Tell me what you think. Am I off base here? Just bear with me for a few minutes. We'll try to make this as painless as possible. We've got a little video here that I'm going to show you too. The controversial DreamWorks Trolls World Tour Giggle and Sing Poppy doll is in the process of being pulled from store shelves after critics of the Hasbro toy issued concerns that an inappropriately placed button on the product conditioned children to think philia is okay. Maybe we should call that Epsteinilia or Clintonilia, if they mention it anymore in the article here. In a change.org petition, Jessica McManis stated that the doll, based on a character from the animated movie Trolls World Tour, has a button on her privates area under her skirt that causes the doll to gasp and giggle when pushed. As a result, McManis argued that the toy could have a negative impact on impressionable children and asked for people to sign the petition to have the Poppy doll removed from stores. This is the kind of change we need in the world right now. Like I said, with that mom getting shirts taken off the shelves in stores, these women, girl power, right? They are out there just changing the world. Again, maybe I'm wrong here. At press time, the petition, which was aimed at Target, Walmart, Amazon, Dollar General, and Family Dollar stores, had reached over 114,000 signatures. Crazy to think that there's that many people out there. Okay, here's the video. All right, you're going to tell me what you think of this. And this video is about 2 minutes long.
Okay, I wanted to do a quick video because I find this disturbing and I find it something that needs to be shared. As you all know, stuff that's been going on in the world about the sex trafficking in kids and things that are thrown in our kids' faces to kind of groom them and make them kind of a little bit more oblivious to things that are really happening. So it was my daughter's birthday a couple days ago, and she turned 2, and she was given this gift. It's like a little Poppy doll. It's adorable. And here's the box. So she had a Poppy birthday, and so they gave her this. It's just from the new movie, The Trolls World Tour. On the box, it says Giggle and Sing Poppy. On the back, it says that if you push her tummy right here, sorry, it's glaring. If you push her tummy right here, she makes 10 phrases and sounds. And that's all it talks about, and it comes with a little comb. So, I mean, she does all that. You touch her tummy, and she makes little singing sounds, and she's super cute. Well, I was showing her to my husband, and I heard some other sounds that I had never heard before. And if you look...
Has she really never heard them before?
Down here, I figured a video was the best way. So I just touched her tummy, and she's going to sing for a minute. But down here is a button, right here on her privates.
Oh, that's her privates.
And if you push those, she makes these sounds. Like a gasping sound. And I know some of you may not think this is a big deal, but especially since I've had kids, this is wrong. For one, this button, it says nothing about this button on the box. Nothing.
Bye-bye.
It's just there. And it makes a gasping sound when you touch her privates. And to me, it's just like sexual sounds, and it's so disturbing.
That's all. The video cut off right there. Thankfully. And that was just in this particular article. I bet this woman went on a rant for several more minutes. So, dolls have private parts. If you go back to the video, when she talked about privates, doesn't that look more like the taint? Taint it ain't so. Than the privates. That's a gender-neutral doll anyway, so it really doesn't have any privates. So, I guess you're telling me that little girls probably specifically, but boys as well, feel like if they push on themselves down there that they'll make a strange noise. They'll need to wait until their teenage years to figure out that when touched down there that actually is true. Shh. Now, all of that said, again, petition 114,000 people. Should this woman get a life? Is she right? Is she reading too much into this? I think the reality is that she's probably blowing it way out of proportion. However, if the box didn't have that description on there, then I could see where she's at in terms of false advertisement. But hey, I'll be honest, I'm a prude when it comes to this stuff. But, things like this still amuse me. So again, let me know what you think. Am I off my rocker on this? Is this woman right? Am I wrong? Am I the Karen here? I don't know. Now, one other thing I did find when I was talking about the ism story a couple days ago that I had referenced at the beginning of the video, this was from 2018. Check this out. Shoppers slam Amazon for selling t-shirts, mugs, and baby bibs, saying that slavery gets shiz done. I don't need to read it. We're just going to show you some of the photos here. And again, this is a 2018 article here, January. In the article, they say these had been on Amazon since 2014. This one's the best right here. Doesn't it remind you of that? What's up? Look at him. Yeah, boy, it gets it done. So I was sitting there and I was like, oh, well, is there more to this? We'll just keep it on this kid since he's hilarious. I was like, is this a company, some business just named Slavery Incorporated or Slavery, depending on where you would live, right? Is this a family name? Can you imagine having that family name? I saw earlier today I was reading an article, or I looked over an article yesterday. It was saying somebody named Charlie Brown got put into a position of power. I can't remember what it was, if he was a police chief or something like that, but imagine if your last name was Slavery or something like that and say you're European. So I was thinking, I was like, oh, is this just a family name? They're a construction company. Then I was looking at it, I was like, oh no, wait, okay, pyramids, Egypt, I get it. From what I've heard, now I'm not going to act like I know a lot about Egyptian history, but I had heard that they used slaves from Egypt, their own people, but then I've heard some other accounts say they used Jewish slaves. Now you individuals may have more insight on this than I do, but I just found it interesting. But I just found this interesting that this was actually on the site for 4 years before anybody really said, hey, take it down. And you know who probably complained. The same old types of women, like the type of woman in that video I just showed about the troll, right? Anyway, it may have got it done back then in terms of a lot of stuff going on around the globe, but certainly in this day and age, it's not something that's looked favorably upon, and for good reason. And that's what I would think if I were a politician who had any kind of power. This would be one of my key platforms, talking about sex slavery, stuff like that. Women, men, young boys, young girls sold into prostitution, trafficked, stuff like that. That would be something that I would want to look at getting rid of. But anyway, those were just a couple quick little things I had for you. Again, what do you think about the troll? And then this one, how'd this stay up for 4 years? What's up? All right, everybody, take care and thanks for watching.